Wherever online business is concerned, there are two fundamental variables that you need to know. The first one is fulfillment. It's what are you going to sell? Now, I didn't know what I was going to sell when I was first starting my online business. If I did, I would be far further along, present situation given, if I had known that in the first place. But I didn't know that. A really good way for you to introduce yourself into the online sphere is to think about what you are going to give. What is the value proposition that you are making here? Let me give you a couple of examples. Maybe you like talking to people and coaching people past their problems, right? I love doing that. That's what I do, right? I used to do personal training. I used to do a lot of rehabilitation work. Talking and communicating and coaching people is second nature to me. And I wish I'd made that connection quicker, but I didn't. But now I have, so it's okay. Perhaps that's not you. Perhaps you want to persuade people to buy something. Marketing, right? So you heard of drop shipping, e-commerce, all of that bullshit. A lot of the products are the same. You know, there'd be a hot product that comes on Instagram or TikTok or one of these other social media platforms. The product is all the same. The variety or variation is in the marketing strategy used to get those people to buy the product, right? So maybe you're really good at that. You're really good at persuading people on showing people the attractive qualities of a product or how their lives will be better with that product, right? That's a skill. Now, those are just two very basic examples. Maybe you, and with the coaching one, maybe you help somebody pass their addiction. Maybe you help someone build muscle and lose fat, right? These are some problems. And usually these problems affect three different categories. It's you give the person back more time, you get the person more sex or a relationship, or you make the person more money, right? Those are the three outcomes that people care about the most. More sex, more money, more time. Simple. I don't care if you're an editor or you're an email copywriter. Ultimately, you're either selling those three. Making people more money in their emails, saving them more time writing their emails, right? Fitness. Are you selling a healthier body or are you selling people the opportunity to attract more women and get more sex? Usually the case, 9 times out of 10, right? Maybe you're thinking to yourselves now, but Joseph, I don't know how to do any of those things, right? Then you have no value to offer somebody. What should you do? You should learn the skills that allow you to communicate that value. This is a big step that a lot of people are missing out when they're committing to building an online business. They think they can grow a following and not have any value to offer other than that social proof, right? And it's really dangerous, especially when you are taking people's money. So you need to establish yourself first in a skill. Now, you might have to buy a course. You might have to go and do further education. But nowadays, we live in such a privileged time that you can learn anything you want from the convenience of the internet. I first learned how to build websites just using the internet, right? And I didn't know how to build websites before. You think, Jesus Christ, Joseph, building websites. That sounds so complicated. You've got to learn all this stuff about, hosting platforms. And do I do it on WordPress or do I do it on Squarespace or all these other things? It's actually very simple. Very, very simple, right? And you can learn it from the convenience of a couple of YouTube videos and your attention, which maybe you're low on attention. So establish yourself in that first, and it's going to take some hard work, guys. Right? Nothing that is worth getting in this life is comes to you easy. The second step pertains to marketing. It pertains to traffic. Is Let's say I have this valuable asset now. I know how to coach people in, let's say dating, and I can get them. I can get people on dates with people. Next thing is, where are the people that I sell to, right? So this is where social media is so important. It is organic, natural marketing, right? And the way you can do this, Twitter. I'm a really big proponent of Twitter, especially with that niche. You could actually find a very good audience of men who are looking to get more, sex ultimately, through marketing on Twitter by sharing some of your expertise in relation to dating on Twitter. That's part of the trust building process. Nobody is going to buy from you if they don't trust you, unfortunately. So you need to give away some of your secrets for free. Maybe don't think of them as secrets, think of them as insights. Think of them as building that trust, building that rapport, building that relationship first and fundamentally, right? And then once you build that trust, that rapport, and that relationship, you will find out that people say, this individual has really helped me in my dating game. I wonder what's in his paid products. I mean, if the free stuff is, I'm getting an extra 2 dates per month. The free stuff's good. What's the paid stuff going to give me? That's part of your trust, right? Now, guys, for those of you ambitious men who are seeking to capitalize on this very fortunate time that we are in, you have to have both. You can't have one without the other. I mean, there is, maybe lying here, there is something to be said about having an audience in itself without a product. Because if you don't have a product, there are people that will pay you for access to your audience if you don't have anything to sell. Meaning, let's say you don't have the first part. I talked about the value that you're going to give to somebody else, right? It could be coaching, could be marketing, could be dating advice, whatever, right? Say you don't have that, but you have people who trust you, right? There are other people that will come to you and say, you have quite a lot of people that trust you, but I notice you're not selling anything. I have something to sell. I have something that I think will connect with your audience. This is affiliate marketing, by the way, 101. What say you advertise to your audience and I give you 50% of whatever you sell of my product? Sound good? Sound good? That's how those kind of relationships work. And people are doing that a lot, but again, you have to build the audience first. And there's no point in selling a product that is incongruent with the audience that you have. Meaning, if you have an audience full of women and somebody comes to you and says, I want to sell testosterone boosting products, that is going to be incompatible with that audience. Of course, I'm talking very, very basic here, but hopefully you get the idea. I firmly believe if you are financially interested in getting an outcome out of online business, it has to start with fulfillment. It has to start with the offer. It has to start with, what am I going to sell? If you do not know what that is, you need to find out immediately before you start anything. Your online business will work out 10 times better if you first know that, because you can build all your content around that product and around the kind of person that will buy the kind of stuff that you want to sell. Meaning, if I want to sell high ticket stuff, say I want to start selling big deals to people, right? $5,000, $10,000 deals. Say I want to make that kind of money. Well, who has that kind of money? Well, people who are already pretty successful, I would imagine. Maybe they have their own businesses. Maybe they have their own products to sell. But what don't they have? Well, people who have money typically want to make more money. And they want to make more money by finding more people to sell to. So what if I connect those people that have a lot of money with the people that they want to sell to? hand in glove, hand in glove. So I would base an offer out of that. Maybe I say to myself, right, I approach this company and say, I will be your lead generation expert. I will get you the kind of people that you need to sell, right? I will write emails for you. I will write content for your social media. I will take over your Twitter account and I will grow it exponentially and find you more clients. I will take over your Instagram. I will do your TikTok. I will do... You get the picture, right? They don't really give a fuck about the TikTok, the Instagram, the emails that you write. All they care about is the outcome, is your system, be it social content, social media manager, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is it giving me the results that I want, which is fundamentally more clients and fundamentally more cash in my back pocket. 3 things: sex, money, time. Are you giving me those things back? Right? So gentlemen, this was just me ranting here, and I want to induct as many men into this online sphere as possible, because I think it's very, very lucrative right now, and living life on your own terms. Retired the 9 to 5 a couple of years ago. It's very, very nice. So I want to share that pleasant experience with you all. And yeah, hope it was valuable. Speak soon.